Nerds, welcome to JerBear Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 6, Episode 5 of Supernatural, entitled Live Free or TWI-HARD. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. And Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes. I'm going to grab me a little bit of a liquid beverage. Not alcohol, just energy drink. We're going to get into this episode in just a second. Yesterday's episode of Weekend at Bobby's, one of my favorite episodes of the entire show. So kudos for that. Maroon looks a little blue. Now the purple's kind of kicking in a little bit. I loved it. More Bobby-focused episodes, I'd be happy. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for Dean and Sam. But occasionally, if you want to give me a Bobby episode, I'll take it. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes. Enough rambling. And before we get the episode started, do me a favor. Get you a cup full of water. Could be ice water. If you're one of those, if you like sparkling water, I'm not going to say nothing. Just go ahead, take you a sip. Hydrate your bones. And let's watch Season 6, Episode 5. Emily Fang, you're a vampire. If she's a fucking vampire and her last name is Fang, I'm going to be really upset. 5'8", 140 pounds. Again, having your weight on your license is very weird. Date of birth, 9/9/1989. That's not you at all. I'm going to complain a little bit more. What bar, phone's dropping, what bar do you show your ID to the bartender? That's a club right there, dog. You got to show your ID to get in. But I get it. I'm just being a bitch. Good catch. Reflexes.
It revealed who you really are.
Sam and Dean poems. She's definitely a they/them. I just said a they/them. She's definitely a slash fan. That's exactly what triggered that in my brain. She could be a they/them. I support them either way. That's funny. The first thing I thought of, they/them, a slash fan. The Dean/Sam. Also, there's a horror movie called They/them. I don't know if it pokes fun at that. I hope not, but it's a very clever name. Let's be real. They/them/. That's my stabbing motion. You can tell I've never stabbed anybody.
Ow.
I think it has Kevin Bacon in it. Hey, this is around the time that first season of Vampire Diaries was out. Was this a knock on that? Because I feel like that's the exact scene with Elena cutting herself and him making that face and then bouncing. And her name is Kristen. It's supposed to be like a Kristen Stewart. What's this guy's name again?
I shouldn't be. I've done bad things. You should run. Now.
I can make my own decisions. I'm 17.
I have to show you something.
Okay.
You gonna show your Venus flytrap? That had to be a knock on like Twilight and the Vampire Diaries, right? Like that dialogue seems like it was ripped directly from that episode with Stefan and Elena in the kitchen. That's just, and like, you know, his name is Robert and her name is Kristen. Kristen Stewart, Robert Pattinson. Bella and Edward. I know things.
This is what you wanted, isn't it?
Get off me, Troy Polamalu. Supernatural. Live free or TWI-HARD. Twilight. TWI-HARD. The way time works stresses me out. I'm going to turn subtitles off just for a second. White female. 5'6", 160 pounds. Dark brown hair, brown eyes. Last seen sometime in September. Linda Ford. Born October 2nd, 92. 5'8", 155. Last seen at 1 a.m. on Saturday, October 8th at the Black Rose Bar. She was last seen wearing black leggings with a black tunic and black high heel boots. She has a black dahlia tattoo on her neck.
For a year. All about the same.
Julie Cole, born June 12th, 94, 5'5", 120, 119. Sorry, didn't mean to give you that extra pound. Black hair with purple sand blue streaks. I don't see that at all. Hazel eyes. Julie was last seen at 1:15 on Friday, October 15, 2010 with the Black Girls Bar. She was last seen wearing a black one-piece outfit with a red jacket, black thigh-high boots. She has a lip piercing. She doesn't have that in the picture either.
Age.
Hold on. Last thing, sorry.
What? Nothing.
That's what I thought. That last sentence is, she was lip piercings. She was a whole lip piercing herself. She embodied the lip piercing.
Pick a number.
7.
7. Another call just came in today.
I didn't actually read the subtitle for that. That was spooky. Yeah. Dream of the Vampires 2. The saga continues.
Oh, it is so much worse.
My Summer of Blood.
Vampires.
These are vampires, man. These.
I'm about to say I said the password. Cynthia Rose. Book 3 of the best-selling series. Go to her bookmark. Start reading it, please. Dracula.
You could hear the blood rushing inside her, almost taste it. He tried desperately to control himself. Romero knew their love was impossible.
Impossible.
Romero? Really?
Dean, shut up.
This is a national bestseller. How's that possible? Hey, try, Lautner.
Touche, well played.
Wait, he's a werewolf. How do you even know who that is?
Are you kidding me? That kid's everywhere. It's a freaking nightmare.
So I love that he's a werewolf. So that means in this universe, Twilight does exist. They just can't say it obviously by name. But there's horrible knockoff, rip-off, copycat, you know, My Summer of Blood, the Dream of Vampires. It makes me so happy.
Hey, how many T's are there in patents? That's it. We're in.
Oh, what an episode this already is. Limestone, Illinois, birthday, December 5, 1993. This is Kristen Powell right here. Judy wrote, check out Velvet Rod. They rock. Robert wrote, I can only meet you at night. Can't trust myself with you. The call of your blood is too strong. Meet me at the Black Rose. Thaley wrote, where you at, Kate? Did you see that awesome guy at school? Robert wrote, you will meet me tonight at the Black Rose. Won't you? I'll be waiting. Jesus, goth girl Kristen.
All right.
Dark things haunt my dreams too. You're not alone, Kristen. Sometimes I think it's everyone else in the world that's sleeping. And we're the only two people that's really awake. Read your latest poetry. I find your use of punctuation and lack of capitals intoxicating. Nightmare last night was awesome. Been a long time since I've had one that good. So vivid. If only I could describe it to you. Face to face. Meet? ? Kristen. I think you're right. It has to be tonight. Before I think run away from you forever. But meeting will be tricky. I can only meet you at night. Opening myself up to you. Meeting will be tricky. I can only meet you at night. You know how uncomfortable I am opening myself up to you like this. Please. Promise you'll come alone. Do you know the Black Rose? I'll be there at midnight. The world might be trying to keep us apart. But we don't have to let it.
This guy wanted to meet her at a place called the Black Rose.
Give me a break.
Just reporting the news.
Y'all just robbed the blood bank and had a snack. You don't have to show that. We know what it is. Please give blood. Whoosh.
Okay, so now you're sure it's vampires. 100%.
Definitely. We got a pattern now. Kids go missing.
Here's this guy after 2 episodes. Grandpa.
This is the 4th town. Clincher
The
in?
Night Owl
Last
Hotel.
hit? Driver was found throat ripped out.
They grabbed kids.
What are you, 12? Are you wearing glitter?
Only do it to get laid, man.
Just sparkling a little bit.
Damn. All right, unbop your way out of here.
Go. Yeah. Do use one. Great sex. Safe sex is great sex. You better wear latex. You don't want that latex. I think I'm latex. I have to say it every time there's a condom. This one wasn't as enthusiastic, but you get where it goes. She was like, oh my God, totally. The part with the real vampires doing that and fucking those girls over sucks because they're just horny, bro. And they're like, yeah, I want to be a vampire forever. Who wouldn't want to be a vampire? Granted, you open yourself up to getting staked. But other than that, I like it being dark anyways. I don't have to go outside during the day. I'll take the immortality.
Pretty.
Thank you, Boris.
I'm sorry?
I said, you're pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry again, pal. I don't play for your team.
I'd rather eat at your ass, son. This motherfucker just climbs the wall like Sabretooth.
Sammy.
Oh my God, what is that sound?
What sound, Dean?
I thought they just put their blood in your mouth. I figured it would have to be like, you have to get the blood in your system and then die. I don't remember how it worked with, oh boy. Can't remember his name now. The other guy, the hunter that turned into a vampire. I liked him a lot. We're turning Dean into a vampire? Is that what we're doing?
Calm, Dean, look. Samuel will know what to do. Come on.
Sam, getting under my skin, brother. But also, what the fuck was I about to say?
Man, I'm a monster, okay? This is not a problem that you spitball. We gotta deal with this before I hurt
The cure. We need to get the cure. Talk to Damon and Elena about it. See if they can round something up.
somebody.
What's my heartbeat at right now?
How's it feel?
Now?
69
my feelings?
beats per minute. Hey, she.
Dean?
I gotta go.
You had her bumping and jumping. Her heart started pounding a little faster. Got pushed up against the wall. Like Klaus throwing Caroline into a tree stump. What's up, Ben, brother?
Dean?
Ben, just stay there.
I thought I heard you.
Said stay back!
Ooh, that's a no-fly zone right there, Brother Bear.
Can't keep track of your brother now? Well, I mean, I didn't think he'd just...
He's not himself.
I mean, for Lisa, that should be an immediate red flag. She doesn't know he's a vampire, right? So it's excusable to an extent. But I feel like right then and there, she should have been like, motherfucker, get out of my house. Rah, rah.
You insist?
He's going to cure him.
Or I can just turn you back.
What? What?
Huh?
I didn't drive all this way to kill you, Dean. I'm here to save you.
So as long as they don't feed...
What the hell's wrong with you, Sam?
What do you mean?
You knew about the cure.
What? No, I didn't.
No, we talked about it months ago.
Not me. It must have been Christian or something.
Huh. That's strange, because if you had known, it'd be almost like you let him get turned. Get a man on the inside, help us find that alpha vamp we've been looking for?
You serious? You think I'd do something like that? Risk my own brother?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I feel like that's exactly what you do with the baby to try to get that alpha shifter. Sam, I am. Don't be becoming a fucking hound dog now.
Look, I'm just relieved we can fix him.
Oh, he's a bullshitter.
I'm okay. I killed so many people on the way over here, so...
I just...
Yeah, about that. Company line is we don't just kill people anymore.
Huh?
But you gotta tell me what that's like.
Yeah. Yeah, first chance I get, I'll show you myself.
Sweet.
Y'all are... They're so... Oh. Like a big-ass Capri Sun. Could you imagine something like that? But like in a game where you're like a vampire and you have to, you know, feed, but like selectively. It's like maybe your vampire you make can only drink like O negative. And like you keep finding like A positive and it's just not working for you. Like you still have this hunger you have to feel and you grow more ravenous and then you just like kind of like lose control and start killing innocents until you get your O negative. Not necessarily that to the same extent, but like there could be some cool shit in there somewhere.
It's his.
God,
Our fathers.
who art in heaven? Jeebus?
Fathers.
Crowley? Castiel?
Aren't you the curious one?
What in the actual fuck? Oh, Nate. Aurora. I thought all the other vampires got fucking raptured for a second. Well, there goes your dead man's blood. Down goes Frasier. Poor vampires. Hello. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. We didn't get to watch the showdown against Boris. We just cut to Boris already being dead. That seems
If this works, it's not gonna be a kiddie ride, you know that.
anticlimactic.
Light around.
So what'd you see?
I don't think it...
Ah, it's like black and blue.
Either that or he's dying.
Did he see that Sam was standing there just fucking letting this shit happen? He got blue lips, little purple lips. You ain't get enough oxygen. Sammy. Sammy, you just stood there. The way he's looking at him like, you motherfucker, bro, you let this shit happen in the first place.
with Lisa?
It didn't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I would just call him and be like, hey, it was a vampire, my
At
bad.
least, you got my back. No matter what happens, I can always count on you, right, Sammy?
Yeah. Of course, Dane.
He's a real piece of work. That'd be such a shitty parking lot to get out of if it was full. Listen. That reminded me of a time in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion where I accidentally became a vampire and was wondering why sunlight was hurting me. I don't think there was a cure, but luckily, obviously, they had one for Dean Reno. After fighting a group of vampires, Dean is bitten and turns into a vampire. That's really the fucking blurb for this episode. That's insane to me that you'd put... Just let things play out. You ever thought about that? You could just put Sam and Dean investigate some vampires or something. Shit. Regardless. I liked it. It wasn't great. I don't think it'll go on any list, but it was enjoyable. But the problem we're running into is there's so many different stories happening. Like, there's so many different things going on. We got Samuel rounding up, trying to get all these alphas. There's an alpha skinwalker, skin shifter, whatever the fuck, shapeshifter. There's an alpha vampire. Are we going to build from this story with the vampires? Are we going to go back to the djinns, the shapeshifters? Are we going to go back to stuff with Crowley being the new king of hell? Stuff with the missing artifacts in heaven? Like, where are we going to grow and build from? Or is it going to be all of these things? That's the chaotic bit. The whole stuff with the Twilight and everything. It felt like the vampire, but it's definitely pulling from Twilight. But that opening scene just seemed like something from the Vampire Diaries, which obviously could have came from Twilight as well, but still. Sam letting him get turned so he can investigate the alpha is also the same shit that Dean accused him of with the baby. Which, I mean, they got their baby back, but is that going to mean anything? Of the baby for the alpha, like trying to lure that stuff out. So it seems they're trying to do something with alphas and collect them. I don't know if we had an alpha djinn, but don't forget that Samuel still has that djinn. So what's he up to? What's going on with Sam? He still got a little bit of Lucy in him. It's all very stressful. To stand there and watch his brother get turned, and Dean now knows that he stood there and watched him. That'll probably blow up in the next episode or two. Not too much to say because there's no real story progression, so there's no way to kind of pick and choose and prod where I want to go with it conversation-wise, but I enjoyed it. I like the vampire. I'll always like vampires. If we had a season just based off vampires, I think that'd be really sick. Vampires are always a top-tier enemy, monster, I would say. And Dean just wanting to just die, like, okay, let's do it. Samuel having the cure. Makes sense. Of course, there's going to be a cure for everything eventually. They should let Bobby know that stuff, though, so Bobby can, put that in his repertoire. But Season 6, Episode 5 is entitled Live Free or TWI-HARD. Season 6, Episode 6 will be entitled You Can't Handle the Truth. It may blow up in the next episode. I'll see you there. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.